Hello, and welcome back to Let's Playtest the Pit fan mod. It has been a couple days since my last video, but when you see the changes I've been working on, I think you'll agree that it was well worth it. Now, just let me pull out my list here. Okay. We'll start with small and then get bigger as we go along. First change is that I have removed duplication and metabolic control. I believe if you have a character that already had those abilities and you had them shortcutted, you probably still have access to them. But other than that, they should no longer be accessible. Next on the list, incidentally, don't you wish your inventory was hot like me? There's a new item. It's called the Gravity Manipulator. And what it can do is it basically allows you to wield heavy weapons that require a mount. Let's see. Auto launcher requires a mount, but put this belt on, and you can shoot it no problem. It is also craftable. Let's see here. And it uses some of the more unused crafting components, which is always nice. Next change is that the way the game worked previously is if a weapon wasn't coded to have a particular race origin, then it defaulted to human. So what I've done is made it so that it defaults to nothing, and then I'm going to go back and manually assign races to some of the stuff that needs it. But I plan on leaving most of the simple melee weapons, swords, blades, that sort of thing, as not having a race. But things like, say, this advanced combat rifle that specifically mention being a soul force trooper weapon, then yeah, I'll change those back to human. Alright. Next, we have tooltips. So I have added tooltips for all the stats and skills in the game. For the stats, I tried to add just all the hidden stuff. You know, might will increase your food capacity and your inventory size. And all of them will now tell you what status afflictions they help resist. Also for power, it says which spells it resists, and it makes sure to tell you that it doesn't affect any other spells, because I know some beginners will try to boost their power in the hopes of getting their, say, TK Fist to do more damage, which it has no bearing on. The skills, I haven't fully fleshed these out yet, but my goal is to say what they do, and some of the more common props or types of things you would use to interact them with. So lockpicks are good for weapon lockers, electronics are for repairing damaged things, and in many crafts, that sort of thing. So hopefully this will be a good one for newcomers. They don't have to go to the wiki as much. I mean, between this and the recipes all being unlocked, that's a lot of reasons to have to go to the wiki that are gone. Okay. Next item. So I'm going to go back to the recipe thought sticks, but I will, instead of dragging this around, you can see the scroll wheel now works. This I am super excited about. I had to manually add it into every window that can use it. So I think I've got most of them, but there might be something I'm missing. It will also work for crafting stations. And then I believe there's one more. Ah, yes. So now there are two forms of resting. There's normal resting, which acts like it normally would. You can press escape to exit out at any time. And then there is, let me expend some psi here. Then there's sleeping. So to sleep, instead of just Control X, you do Control Shift X, and it will go very, very quickly. You don't really get a chance to escape out, but if something does come into your vision, it will stop, the way normal resting does. And I wonder if I could demo this with actual creatures around, so I'm going to try going to the next floor. We'll just kill this guy here. Think about expending some psi. Okay, hopefully that creature I hear coming will come into range. You can see it's not instant when there's something moving around, but it is at least a good deal faster than normal resting. Let me see if I can try that again. Oh, you can see, not perfect, but certainly a lot better. I believe that is all the changes I wanted to show. So now, let's get back to trying to not starve with Ripari here. As usual, we're doing quite well on almost everything except our food situation, so we're going to keep going. Quick check to see how we're doing on reloads. Seems fine. Quick psi shield. We have a level up on the next floor. This is a very easy start. Definitely like that. Okay, no problem. Pretty soon we should be aggroing those Jaegers, though, or whatever those are. So what I'm going to do here is try to get the first shot on him, and usually they tend to go invisible when you shoot them, so at that point I can close the door on him. I might still fight him when he's invisible. He can't do that much damage, and I don't want to waste food, but we'll see. Now I hear some sort of mecha moving, and it could be a healing bot. That's him. Okay, no big deal then. But we still want to speed up, so... Okay, now that I got a little bit of peace... I thought I had a little bit of peace. But we'll try to get this open. Hopefully no alarm. Wow. Those are all great things. I guess I can toss these. And what else? Chances of using this are pretty slim, even though it is, in theory, food. Yeah, it really seems like we have a good shot at hitting invisible guys now, which is nice. Just gonna keep using all my good weapons. Okay, so he must be right here. It's probably a good opportunity to use the scattergun. And he's dead. Go back to our thumper here. Not really sure what I just killed there. What was that? Oh, Zulpup. Zulpup got better than it deserved. Ah, there's that bug again, where since I killed the Zulpup first, I didn't get all my shots in on the Jaeger. So I should have shot here. But in reality, I should just fix that bug. Either way, not a big deal. Probably make sure to reload here. That's fine, that's fine. And our scattergun still has a decent amount. There's a kitty cat around here somewhere. I forget, there may be a recipe for them now. Yeah, you can use an AM cell to make a teleport trap now. Now we're stunned, so I'll go ahead and use manipulation here. Still stunned, so I can't take a step away, so sadly I'm going to take damage from this guy. Okay, now I can avoid that. Wow, 60 damage. Alright, now we can take a look at the map. So I think maybe I'll poke my head in here and then wrap around this way, figuring that the exit's going to be probably up here. But you can see these rooms, they generally don't have much. Except for awful, awful enemies. Alright, there's a kitty cat coming somewhere. Still have to eat. I guess a little more cooked meat we'll have to do. There's a kitty. There we go. Now that we've used up our thumper, we can reload it and get some of our inventory back. We got some meat. Excellent. Only I could get some way to cook it. That would be nice. I've been toying with the idea of making some sort of recipe for a mini easy cooker, like maybe one that just had 2 spots. Kind of like the easy cooker originally was. I believe it used to only be a 2-slot item. Give me cheese. No cheese. I'll go ahead and level up here, since I might be getting kind of close. We will keep pushing power. And just reacquaint myself with where I was. Don't need any more psionics. Mechanical is always nice. I think rifle is still good. I have quite a few really nice rifle weapons that I'd like to hit more often with. Sadly, I didn't get a use on my biotic, so I can't improve that. For now, I'll put one into lockpick. Maybe keep going with blade a little bit. And foraging. Yikes. Hopefully this will push this guy back. But he was still able to shoot us. But I believe we had more base protection, so we still have 4 charges left. So we'll get out of his range. Excellent. Sadly, our Spore Lance is already hurting. Been taking quite a bit of damage recently. Just too bad. But we still have charges on our Sharpener kit. Seems like another good opportunity. Made sure to target an empty space there, so that I couldn't get screwed over by that bug. Always good to look behind you every now and then. Make sure a sneaky moon bear doesn't catch up with you. How am I doing on disease protection? Okay, not fantastic. I'd actually prefer to not get diseased by this guy. What's my best option there? I could thump him. Seems like a waste, but... we do have another cat coming. They still do a lot of damage. See, he's not bleeding yet. There we go. Now he's dead. We have lots of food if we could ever try to cook something. Game. Okay, I don't want to keep wasting time if he's going to be that dodgy. Oh, hello. Yeah, this is a discharge trap, so I don't really care about destroying it. Thankfully, his fire doesn't do that much with my armor. Man, there's so much stuff here. Seems like a good time for a flamer. Best way to kill a fryoid with his own medicine. Ah, inventory's full again. I'll go ahead and eat a fat strip. Why not? That's nice. Over there we have shrooms, so we have ready-to-eat food. So I'm going to step over here in the hope that he might derp because of the pillar. Okay. Alright, there we go. I'd rather not lose all of my corrosive protection. I think that might have been a fear dog. Sadly, I have no psi shield right now, because I used it on that spider. And you are of no concern. We'll just go ahead and melee this guy. Come here. Give me tainted meat. I think they can drop that. You can see he actually has an animation now, which is nice. Alright. Thankfully, we had enough time to get our psi shield back on. I don't want to step over there, because then I'll aggro that mushroom guy. I'm trying to move right here, and it's not working, so now I can keep meleeing him. He did a grand total of about 2 damage to me, and we got another level up. Now, if the game would ever let me get to those shrooms, that'd be nice. Three more fat strips is nice. Constantly, barely staving off starvation here. Either of these rooms could have a cooker. Neither of these rooms have a cooker. That's okay, I guess. More flechette rounds is always nice. Means I can keep speeding up by abusing our wonderful cleaver. Okay, Spore Lance is now damaged to the point that I can't use it anymore because I risk getting 2 durabilities. Same with this guy, so I need to fix both of them. Die by your own weapon. And he gave us some more food, which is nice. Might like to keep that shard, but I think though it's going to be a little tough right now. Man, I have 18 meat if I could just cook it. I don't have any purple drinks, so I'm just going to toss that. The giant mitochondria are quite common. Oh, hello. You want to give me some cheese? Don't burn this, by the way. Thought he had gone up out of range. Ah, you jerk. Oh, you lucked out. No cheese, though. Yet more biomods. Do I have any of the components for those? There was a logic circuits earlier on the level, but I don't have any cyber brains, and those are the harder ones to come by. Hope I can get some more computer and decipher skill off this. Excellent. Hoping against hope that Bordeaux off the deck, or desk dropped. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can ignore him. He does drop a little bit of food-related items, but hardly seems worth it. These guys are pretty dodgy, so I'm not going to try with the Spore Lance. Oh, hello. Thank you for the food. Ah, they can definitely have food in this room. Two moldy bread. I will take any food I can get right now. So I'll probably use that the next time I get hungry. Another kitty cat somewhere. Rather not get knocked out, so we'll just one... Oh, nice. So slowly our insta-healing situation is becoming better. Much better, in fact. Mitochondrial stimulator would be nice from this food. No, just more mutation stuff. Just go ahead and eat that. Okay, so I can see that that is the way down. So I'm going to loop around this way and then come back. Some vitamins, which we can use to increase our might somewhere down the line. What are these used for now? Emergency teleporter, things that are all technically buildable, but even though they're not engineering anymore, this is Rapari we're talking about, so just stop deluding ourselves. So I can't get through here, though. So I guess I'm going to have to take this guy out. And I think the Flamer is a good bet for that. Alright. And we did get some purple drinks, so I'm going to try to make room for some of these things. I do not have a pistol, so I'm just going to toss that. I could eat the cooked meat, but it would be nice if I get a cooker. You know, it might be one-use cooker. So to be able to go for that Sot Switch. Or even Hero Sot Switch if I'm feeling up for the gamble. I think I'm going to toss the AM cell for now.
Are my methods unsound?
The skeletal trucker has an auto shotgun, which is not particularly an issue for me. That high damage you saw was for the column, not me. Okay, this definitely seems like it's worth a scattergun. And then a thumper. It's nice we're actually starting to hit with that spear more. Sadly, no tainted meat drops. There's the kitty. There it is. Not too bad when he uses its claw attacks, but its bite can still hurt quite a bit. Hey, more meat. If I had just gotten an easy cooker on this run, I'd be on easy street. Which is something I don't really like about this game, is how much something like that one item can make a big difference. I've been toying around with different ideas for balancing this out. Like, just maybe more cookers on average. Like, just make them a more common item to show up. The other one would be to make it so that there's always a cooker, or always a kitchen on every floor. Right now there's the only stipulation that there is a maximum of one kitchen per floor. So it might be possible to implement a minimum of one per floor. Let's see, go ahead and charge up our hyper tool here.
He has enlarged my mind.
Give ourselves a decent shot at this. Decent, but not good enough. Go ahead and get his attention. Suppose I'll keep working on the spear. Hey, more food. Game keeps stringing us along.
A new specimen.
Not even gonna deal with that guy. Alright, now that he's down to one move, we can go ahead and use the lance. Although that room was not worth it. Ah, here's what we're looking for. I'm almost scared to look inside, because I know there'll just be disappointment waiting for me. Oh, a cooker. What have I done to deserve such a boon? I believe Berserkers have very low armor rating. Let me check on that. Go under Monsters. What was it called again? Moon Berserker. Just use our handy scroll wheel here. Yeah, armor 15. Spore Lance does good work on him. Sadly, no meat. 2 cookers. And another kitty, of course. Try to get some dot on this, our Buddha, so when he inevitably runs away. What are these? Sabertooth, they aren't too dangerous. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try to melee him. I have a level up. Okay, that was a little bit of damage. Sort of gambling on whether or not he's going to use his bite or his claws. Okay, he's still not bleeding, so get some serious damage on him. Let's go ahead and clean ourselves off. It's very important. Cleanliness is pitliness, or however that saying goes. 2 cookers. Okay. So this is a big moment. I believe I'm going to cook a lot of meat at once. Maybe 6 should be good. Okay, good. I think I'm going to keep doing this. I'll get some skill ups and start giving myself a nice body of edible food. Okay. What are our odds on this? Okay. We don't need it yet, though, so I'm probably not going to go for it. I'm going to try to get as many of these skill ups as I can. Okay. Very nice. No, it doesn't seem worth it. So we'll keep cooking.
He has enlarged my mind.
Alright. 92%. Let's go for it. Should have known. Should have known. Game is just like that. Oh well. Got to roll with the punches. So just eat a little bit more of our meat here. And keep moving. There's that doctor. We can just melee him, I think. Incidentally, I never would have done that craft on my personal play, but I'm trying to keep it a little entertaining for the YouTubes. I do not think so. Alright. But at least we got some meat cooked. We can do more crafting. Should we get another cooker? A little bit more insta-healing, which is nice. We're doing quite okay now for insta-healing. And other than that, we're still doing pretty well. Got a level up, so we don't have to worry about trying to heal before going to the next floor. And with that, I will call it a video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.